up, guys? It is King Scarlet Yu-Gi-Oh! Back again with yet another video that I'm confident calling pretty good. You'll see that I'm in my stream setup here, and it's not an actual live stream, but I just really like this layout to do what I'm doing today, just to kind of give you a sneak peek of what this is going to look like. I did a live stream a little while back, kind of lightly sprinkling a showcasing of this possible idea coming. And I'd like to kind of do a showcase of what I plan to do coming up on the Coalition channel, so that you can, if you're interested in that and you haven't heard of me yet, you can go over to the channel and subscribe and get ready for some art live streams. Wow, I can barely get through this like talking thing. I've scrambled it. I'm barely making it through. But yeah, I plan to do some art live streams and to even do some how-tos. Where I show you how to do certain things within the Sketch app by Autodesk. So if you're interested in this, you can actually pick that up on iOS or on Android for free on a phone or a tablet, and it's got all the same features. It's amazing. I would highly recommend it. You do not need Adobe Illustrator to make really, really, really high quality artwork. I do everything that I do for free. So this is amazing. I'm going to show you guys how to use this a little bit. And then I'm also, today I'm going to be mostly showcasing effects within another app that I use that's very similar to Photoshop, but also free and amazing if you just kind of learn the little tricks on how to do things. And it can be just as effective as Photoshop if you're willing to take the time to learn and you don't want to spend money. So I'm going to show you guys my drawing app and then Picsart, which is the poor man's Photoshop, and that'll be my video for today. I hope that's okay. This is what I use to make all of my artwork for my playmats, for my also all of my thumbnails. I use this, so it's pretty dope, guys. I think it's really awesome, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. Not only because I think it's cool to share with you if you're interested, but to give you a taste of what's coming on my channel, like I said. So hopefully you enjoy this video. Let's get popping. First, we're in the Sketch app. I'll get out of this here. Or I guess it's called Sketchbook. My apologies. You'll see down there it says Sketchbook. So we'll open that back up, or it'll totally freeze and nothing will work the way that it should. There we go. So all this is, and you can actually decide how big you want it to be, what your canvas is going to be like. And it's essentially Adobe Illustrator, but way simplified without all the random features and other things that a lot of vector drawing apps have that honestly drive me nuts. And maybe it's just because I'm a simpleton, but I just like the ability to create art without having to learn an entirely different language, which is Adobe a lot of the time. So if you're kind of intimidated by that, but you want the same powerful features, this is for you. Design your playmats, make some of your channel artwork, have fun with it. You've got so many tools. I'm just going to scroll through them really quick if it lets me. See, all of this, guys, is free right here. So many different brushes, pencils, markers, patterns, textures, you name it. So you can do just about anything you want and get about any effect you want. And if you're wanting to draw a symmetrical piece, you can create symmetry, and this will essentially create the same thing everywhere like that. So that was a pretty crappy mark on my end, but you get the gist. You've got rulers here, you've got the paint bucket, of course, but you can also make a radial fill in and a gradient over here. You can move different layers around with this tool, the transform tool. It's amazing. You can add text, anything you want to do really artistically. It's pretty much there without the bells and whistles that make it confusing, and I hope that makes sense. Maybe that's just me. But like I said, I'm a simpleton. I just want to make stuff. I don't need all the mumbo jumbo that I feel like I have to dodge in order to do what I want to do. So I would highly recommend this. You can have as many layers as you want. And then you just save it up here. And I'm actually going to do that now. So you click share. And I'm just going to save the image, but you can upload it and email it and all kinds of things. So now we're going to actually hop out of here and roll into Picsart. This is what I use to make all of my my thumbnails. And yeah, so it's very there's actually one of my thumbnails right there. It's kind of like an Instagram type social network deal, but you don't have to use it that way. I use it for the effect suite. So you just click the plus button here, grab some images. I don't even know where all, yeah, there's lots of user, actually, let's go back. You can see that there's lots of things that you can take from just like on their templates. So if you're not really sure where to start on a design, this is a great tool to use because all of this is free. Like you can just grab some patterns and so on. I have no idea where some of that cat's awesome. But we'll use my drawing here. So I'm actually going to show you my process and how I made the executive producer playmat. What I did was I went to effects and I just kind of played around actually, and I believe it was in FX. I could be wrong. See, there are some premium things that you can do. I personally didn't feel the need. I'm looking for it, but I don't see it for some reason. Maybe it was in Distort. No, it had to have been in Pop Art. I believe, yeah, it was right here. And so I put this Holga, which is like essentially like holographic, but they use like not the real names for things. And then you just drag these guys and you can kind of see where I'm headed that way. And then I threw on another one and so on. But yeah, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff within this program. This is only scratching the surface, but it's so dope. It's so much fun. We'll go ahead and you know what, why not? We'll apply. And then you can do all kinds of brushes. One of my favorite things is actually stickers. So if there's something that you're looking for, like clip art or something you'd like to add, like a lot of my energy, like lightning, fire effects come from here. So if you just put even like, let's just search lightning. Search. You can find all kinds of effects that you can just throw on there. And unless they have this little crown symbol, then unfortunately that's a premium feature, but you can find, I almost said plenty of free stuff. And guys, it's so cool. Ooh, that's dope. All right, so let's say I wanted to throw this on here. I'm just being a silly goose right now. Let's say I threw this on here, but I don't want it to be blue. I can actually go to adjust and then go to hue and make it whatever color I want. So I'll go with, I don't know. I'll go with the yellow. I kind of like the yellow in the middle there. And now I've got this sticker. I click apply and it's on. Now you can stop and not click apply. And then you can also go back in and add other things and change the layering and put one on top of the other so that you don't have to go through kind of the motions and being mindful of like where you place things. You can kind of play with different orders of layers. And then you can also add text. So I'll just put text in here. And you can align it however. I'm trying to click the check mark here. And then you add the stroke. That's how you get that outline. You can make it really big if you want or really, really small. I'll just make it average. And I actually personally love the Orbitron font. That's the font that I use for all of my thumbnails and stuff like that. I just think it looks nice. It's futuristic without trying too hard, in my opinion. So there you go. And this would be how you kind of create a thumbnail. And if you're not sure about sizing, you can always go into Tools, Crop, and then you go to YouTube, and it'll make a little window that would be YouTube sized. Click Apply, and then you're all done. That's how you would make like a YouTube thumbnail. And this, again, it's also, I pretty much use the same sizing tools for my playmats. And guys, I haven't even scratched the surface of this program, but if you want to see more, go subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to be doing lots and lots of tutorials and other things on how to use these programs to make really dope channel art, awesome thumbnails, and even just draw while we chat in the live stream. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Give the coalition a sub if you haven't already. Like the video. Go check out my channel if you want to, if you're interested in this type of thing. If not, there's other stuff, but especially for this. And if you're interested in the giveaway, if you took nothing else out of this, once I get to 500 subs, I actually am going to do a pretty extensive giveaway. So if you're interested in getting me to that milestone and seeing what the giveaway is, yeah, support me, please. It's just really hard. I'm just kidding. If you want to, great. If not, don't. All right, y'all. See ya.
We don't play good decks, we play bad decks well. Scrubs by choice, in this abyss we dwell.